Hello everyone, today in this video we'll fight against the unmasculine world around us. Then we will talk about foundation myth of the nation and ideology that justifies the existence of the nation. And I will not go far, let's stay with State of Israel. Of course, its foundations, so-called foundation in quotation myth, because it fulfills the definition, is all of the series of misfortunes that the Jewish people experienced during Second World War, especially in Europe. Okay, fine, fair enough. Enough for the foundation myth or foundation basics, as we can say. Like many other nations, like for instance, Icelanders have the foundation myth of first Altic established, so like parliament-like institution established by the refugees from Norway who escaped the prosecutions of Harald Fairhair because they lost battle for the power in the country with him and his army. So they escaped to Iceland, populated it, and established Celtic, so established Icelandic nation. This is Icelandic foundation myth, like Israelis, quite a newer one, not so old. The only difference, they have their own foundation myth. But now there is also ideology originated very often from this foundation myth that is keeping state alive. And the ideology of Israeli state is like everyone wants to hurt us. We don't want to have this painful repetition from the first half of 1940s. So we need to defend ourselves, and so on and so on. And this mentality reminds me to a large extent Russian mentality, that Russia is the besieged fortress. Everyone wants to surround it, destroy it, rob it, and destroy Russian nation. The same it works with Israelis, even to a larger extent. Okay, but now we see that some foundation myths and ideologies that are running the state, due to some circumstances, they are becoming less and less valid. Because if we feel in danger, doesn't matter if it's real or not, very often human beings who feel endangered become aggressive. Okay, and this situation induces conflicts with the neighbors. Classical case like this one what we have in the Middle East. And the problem of Israel is this, what I was saying in the previous videos, that they are the more advanced technological side, and the conflict they are waging with their neighbors is very asymmetric, especially the one they are waging with Palestinians. Okay, after waging such conflict, like now in Gaza, really clearing Gaza and so on, they are being accused of all bad things, genocide. They are being accused of all of this bad stuff that they experienced 80 something years ago. Are these accusations justifiable or not? This is for a different discussion. But they face such accusations. So their foundation myths as a descendants of victims of horrible hatred who need to defend themselves is actually getting less and less valid, and less practical, and less convincing. That is why sometimes, due to the change of the situation, ideology that is running the state, justifying its existence, sometimes together with the foundation myth, need to be changed. Will Israelis do this? I don't know. Will they continue with their state ideology like this, making problems for their reputation and so on in so many regions of the country? I don't know. But this is a very good example how state ideology that justifies the existence of the state, is being burned out, is being exhausted, and nation and state need to be reinvented again. One needs to create another ideology that suits more to the current circumstances and gives the ideological justification of the nation existence. It can happen to any other nation. All the best, have a nice day, bye.